Hey guys, I am back again for another custom video. Finally, been a long time coming. Been planning on this for a little while. And if you saw the last video I did on my second channel, which was the Star Wars Powered Force 2 Monaca cinema scene, said I've obviously hinted this video was going to come out on this channel. And also that I showed that I have a new phone, a new recording aspect of these videos, these particular videos in general. And I may use this for future filmmaking. Probably, I don't know, I'll decide. I'll still keep my old phone. So yeah, so you're gonna see the quality of this one looking exactly like this now on these videos. So let's just get out the way because these are custom figures that I made. It's only gonna be just a showcasing of 4 because I don't really have that many custom figures, and I planned on actually showing more figures I've collect over the time being for the next Jurassic Park movie, the next remake, Jurassic Park Supremacy. But I decided, I didn't have to show those off. There's just a bunch of characters that are going to be like the antagonists and everything. But of course, all I want to do is just show off the figures that I've custom made for my projects and such, and some that I plan to revise. So yeah, so let's get this out the way. Let's get the first one out the way, which I've teased in the posters of Jurassic Park Supremacy, and that is the new Reed, which is right here. Oh, just make sure it didn't fall. But as you can see, this is the new Reed. Basically the same head and the same body as last time. Indiana Jones body, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Wave 1 Indy. And the head is obviously from Superman, Man of Steel, 2013 Mattel figures. This time I got it right. Now his head's more posable and his waist is not stuck in one position. And I've also planned to revise my old one. I didn't want to throw it away completely. I wanted to fix the head joint because I found the way to fix the head joint, and I will be showing that figure in a community status like later on in the future when I get the time to finishing that one. But yeah, this is the new Reed. He's now got a brown jacket with a red shirt. I had to take off the whole dang vest part of the jacket to paint the shirt first and then wait for it to dry with the Createx and everything. And now he is looking pretty dang good. In my opinion, this is really freaking good. It turned out really well. At first, the head, it was like covering the neck. Like when I put the head on, and all I had to do was put a tiny bit of plastic wrap, like bubble wrap, cut off a bit, and then put it inside the head, put it inside this dude's head, and then put it on the neck. And then that's how it looks like now. He has a neck, his head is fully posable, as you can see, which is something that I've missed out on previously on the other Reed figure. And yeah, that's basically it for this guy. All you can see is that he's basically the same character as before, just with the new outfit and more posability. So that's it for him. Next is just this random character that I think I might consider this one like a revised version of Tim Murphy. I'm not sure, or like adult Tim Murphy, but I might leave him as a regular researcher or regular paleontologist. It's this guy. And of course, this is a kitbash figure right here using several body parts. The arms and head are from like my old character I was originally going to use as Nick Van Owen, but then later used as Tim Murphy for my other Jurassic films in the past. And the body, I'm assuming the body's from another figure. Did I forget? No, this is no. Okay, the body, just the No, I think it's yeah. I think it is from Jesse, like the character of Jesse that I had in my original movies. I think I also called him Draco in the New Discovery remake. Yep, or Jesse Draco. I forgot already. I haven't been keeping track. But again, the torso here is Jesse or Draco, whatever. And then the arms and head are from the supposed Tim Murphy, grown up Tim Murphy from my older movies. You know, we'll call him whatever you want. And then the legs are from my old Barracuda figure, that character from the old Jurassic Park canon. I basically kitbashed this character like heck, and this is how he's gonna look. And I actually like how this turned out. It's not 100% perfect though, especially on like, okay, the lighting, it looks okay, like from here. But as I drag it away, it's like you can see that the outer neck area here is supposed to be like, obviously like just skin showing. So it's like supposed to be a flesh tone. I haven't got it down completely correct, but at the same time, in this lighting, it looks pretty much okay. But like I said, this is oh yeah, and I also painted up the eyebrows so, like he actually has eyebrows now, because the original figure eyebrows are like missing at this point. So yeah, that's basically it for this guy. I actually like how he turned out. It didn't turn out too bad. It took a bit for the paint and everything to dry, and it definitely took a bit to actually get everything together and screw them together, because like not every body part fits completely. And he'll also have you'll probably have limited posability in the legs. Like you try to turn them up, you don't want to scratch the paint off, or I don't want to scratch the paint off. But well, there are some paint scratching right there. You can see some green, but other than that, pretty okay. So that's it for this guy. And here's okay, this is just the last two. I'm just gonna show them because it's actually the same character. And this one I'm super proud of, and it's a new character I'm introducing for Jurassic Park Supremacy and future movies. So this one, I'm just gonna show off the first version that I made before I show off the second version, because the second one obviously was done a lot quicker. So this is Linda Brennan, the sister of Billy Brennan. This figure was a pain in the butt to try to get custom made because I am using a body that is nothing like any other production company. Like this is obviously a custom body, obviously made by somebody that isn't in a freaking studio or isn't in the Hasbro industry. It's supposed to be a retro style like body. I think so. I don't know, but it's really a custom G.I. Joe body of the character Jade, I think. Well, whatever. But yeah, I used that particular body of this character, and this is like one of the many choices I wanted for the character of Linda. And I used the head of the Black Widow figure that I had, the Marvel vs. Capcom Black Widow figure. I just really adore the head sculpt and the hair, everything, how it flows. I just really adored that head sculpt so much. So I was like, this was perfect. This is tailor made for another character that I have in mind. So this is Linda Brennan, and of course the holster basically nicked it off from the Black Widow figure. I have an extra one, and I'll still leave that one, so I just used one of my older ones to custom made the belt. Basically the belt is just a regular belt. I just painted one area black and then super glued this holster onto this side. And I also bought an accessory, which did cost me an extra $3 or so, and that's her 357 Magnum. And I also customized it a little bit and gave it a little bit more of the handle to have her hold the gun, because she couldn't even hold it on the right hand. She can hold it on the left hand fine without the putty I put on, but this actually helps it to have her carry it. She still had problems carrying it, but at the same time, it's like, this is basically how I wanted it, and I am super glad how it turned out. So yeah, also I was inspired by Lady Blue, by this whole character concept that they're carrying the 357. Not to mention her whole character is kind of inspired by Katie Mahoney a little bit. I decided to make her sort of a police detective before she, became someone that Billy Brennan would look up to. I mean, I'm trying to develop a little bit more on the story for this character, but you'll see that to play, because I definitely have a movie tailor-made for this character planned. She's not only going to appear in Jurassic Park Supremacy, but she's also going to be in her own movie. So yeah, that's basically it for this character. Oh yeah, don't mind the leg over here. That's another thing I forgot to point out. The leg right here, like this one, basically she got two left thighs. So it was supposed to be like the way it's supposed to be pictured when I first bought it. So it's supposed to be like that, but it ended up like this. The only way I ended up fixing that is by trimming down a piece of the joint with my X-Acto knife. And yeah, it's like this big flesh tone gap right here, but I can easily ignore that. So basically that's it for this figure. Turned out nicely as I expected. And also shout out to Jurassic Warden for helping me with the figure, because I was having trouble with getting the head on there. Literally the head was the hardest part putting it on, because the neck stump was just so damn short. So I ended up trying to drill in a hole and put some kind of peg hole in there. The hot glue gun trick, which was recommended by Jurassic Warden, he helped me out a lot, and that helped a lot. So yeah, shout out to him. I'm so glad that this turned out. Oh, it is already dropping. I'm just glad this figure turned out okay, because at first I was going to have so much problems with this figure. So okay, So after that, I wanted to test out another maneuver of making this character. I decided to make a second version of the character of Linda, and that is this one, which is basically using, you know, the typical G.I. Joe body. And this one is Jade as well, but it's like one of the many renditions of the character. I absolutely really like how this looks, and not to mention the head fits on so snugly, it's not going to come off. It's exactly how I wanted it. I wish I'd done this first because it would have been not only a time saver, but also saved money because I spent so much trying to get that figure working. But yeah, this is basically how I wanted this figure. And also I've super glued, I actually cut off the holster from the Indiana Jones body that I used for Reed, my revised Reed, and just basically super glued it together right there. And it's in motion as well. There's nothing much to go over this figure. All I gotta say is that I'm pretty damn glad how this one turned out too. And honestly, yeah, both of them are pretty dang good, but I absolutely love this one more because the skin tone matches the head. This one, not so much, but other than that, they both look good. That's all I want. It's gonna look great, and I just can't wait to get this character in particular in my next few movies coming out, whatever the heck that time will be. Alrighty then, so that's gonna end off this video of these custom figures that I made. And yeah, this is a little shoddy. I'm just holding up the light this time because I'm trying to get the best lighting possible with these figures. So yeah, I had a really good time despite all the problems and troubles I had to get these customs out. But I really had a good time actually freaking getting these figures, you know, to be customized. And not to mention, I'm really am pleased with all of them regardless of some of the mistakes I made on it. So yeah, thanks for enjoying this video. And whatever time will may be, I will see you guys later.